Real Animals Fishing Show is presented by Yellowfin Yachts. Hey gang, today Billy and I got up really early. We drove 3 hours north of Tampa to a beautiful place called Horseshoe Beach. We're fishing with our good friend Capt.Danny Allen. The fishing's been on fire. Whatever you do,
don't touch that dial, it's gonna be off the hook.
Here at Horseshoe Beach, we ran a little bit north of Horseshoe. Danny's got us on this grass flat. If you notice around, there's a lot of rocks and stuff, so if you come up this way, you really need to hire a great guide. Danny's the best in the business up this way. We're stalking redfish right now, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna throw some top water plugs to kind of search them out, and we're gonna throw some jigs to kind of follow up behind that to see if we can't get a couple of these fish to bite. Come on, come on.
I tell you, every time we go somewhere in Florida and we're with a guide or we're in our own backyard, we get over these flats and every little pothole's got a lot of shell in it. That's usually where we find the redfish. It's a great way to kind of eyeball you're in a redfishy spot. The water is crystal clear, boy. Wow.
Gin clear, baby, gin clear.
There it is. I heard it.
There it is.
Attaboy.
Get him, Danny Allen. Oh man, look at that. This water is so clear you can just see everything. Isn't that beautiful?
Boy, he pounded that though, didn't he? Yeah, look at that. Isn't that clean water?
Boy, he was wanting that.
Sure was.
Way to break the ice, Danny boy.
Let's see if we can get that hook out of there without handling them too much. There's one out. See if we can keep it out of them. One problem with those plugs and the trout skis is they tend to get in them pretty good. Or they flip around and get in you. There we go. Didn't even have to handle them. Perfect
That's a
scenario.
bonus there,
yeah,
Good
it's
job,
a perfect
guys.
scenario. I lost my spoon, so I'm trying to figure out what color pattern I want to go with as we move forward here. The water's so clean. I like a chartreuse, but in this clean water, I'm gonna go with the red and try to stay with something real natural, not get too bright colored. Sometimes I think when the water's clean, you can try to get a little too cute. Screw yourself up a little bit. So we're just gonna go with something, maybe in like a glass minnow, something they would see out here a lot, especially this time of year. Something with a red head, again, real natural colors, natural presentation. The water is gin clear up here. We've got a 20-pound leader on for that reason, so we're just gonna rig that bad boy up just like that. Put her on there, bounce the bottom a little bit, and see what we can pick up.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Need some help, Danny?
Yeah, I need help with this beast.
All right.
Somebody put him in a headlock for me. Redfish, little blue tail, uniform dot on each side.
What gives them the blue tail, Danny?
Crab? You like that answer?
Yes, sir. That I do, I do.
Everybody's got their own opinion.
That's what I've always heard is crustaceans in their diet.
More crab they eat, the bluer it is.
There he is, got him. Oh, ladyfish. The old ladyfish.
Billy's on the board.
They are for finally, yeah, right? A lady what, a lady what? You gotta be careful with these because when you grab them, a lot of times they'll poop. You wanna keep that away from you. Oh, she's stuck. I need to give her a go. There we go. See you, sweetie. There we go. At least I'm on the board.
Danny wasn't real happy with what he was seeing, so loaded up, made just a slight run. We ran maybe a half mile to a mile to the north, fished some more points here, some more areas where Danny figures the fish will be sitting. If you get in an area and you don't see what you think you should see, sometimes it's best to just kind of pack up and move on. You know, little redfish, little trout, it's not what Danny was looking for today, so we didn't spend too much time in one spot. You know, with fishing in Florida here, a lot of this inshore stuff, you're fishing the tide. If you spend too much time in one area, you could lose your whole day. So it's always good to kind of think ahead to your next spot based on what the tide's doing.
Oh, come on, do not do that.
Sure should be a couple sitting in that right there, dang it.
Yeah, why did we pick this place?
I thought there was fish here. Last cast.
Well, we're looking for life. Cruising across the bay here, just gonna go and check another spot real quick and see if we're in the right area.
What we're doing, we're pulling up to this bar and we're going to anchor. We'll use this power pole. It's a shallow water anchor system. Basically what it does, it takes a spike and just sticks it right in the dirt right there. And it'll hold us right here in place. And it keeps you from having to break the anchor out and get it going across, making noise across the deck. Very, very effective in shallow water situations. What'd you see, Bubba?
I got drilled. And I got him on the second go around.
Danny. Go, Danny, go.
Coming right at you.
Ooh, that is a nice one.
That's a good redfish.
Nice redfish, Danny Allen.
Look at the tail bulls over where he's digging.
You know, it's a big fish when that broomstick just throws that up there, you know? That's a nice fish, Danny.
That's the one right there.
Nice. Oh, look at him. Let's say you got him right outside the lips.
Got him right in
really
there.
red.
I'm just glad he gave me a second try. His first try, he schooled me. He popped it hard, and
right.
I had a hair too loose drag.
Oh, look
when
at that.
I gave it to him back, I didn't have enough backbone to get it. Oh, come here. Oh, here's your slack.
There we go. What a nice fish. Look at that. Look at
Proud
that.
father.
Look at that, sport fans. Is that not beautiful?
I'm a proud father, buddy.
Is that it? Give me some, brother. A little fish line for you. There we go. A very beautiful, beautiful redfish.
Tournament size fish there.
Right where it's supposed to go down.
Whoa. And he's going.
I got some.
Fish on.
I got
Stingray.
Stingray, attaboy. I knew. I'm like, it ain't fighting that bit.
That flounder will do that sometimes too. That joker will just swim off weird like that.
No, he ain't fighting, but he was kind of swimming at me.
What you got there, dude? Oh, you got a long tail flounder. I'm gonna let you dehook that one yourself.
Oh no, you're gonna help. Come on.
No, I'm out.
Now he wants to be out.
I'm out.
Come on, Billy.
That's the long tail
Come on,
flounder.
buddy, I need some help.
Let's see if I can do this without getting stuck.
Yeah, you won't get stuck. Don't drop
Dude,
the flag.
he'll whip that tail around so quick.
Oh,
it'll make
stop it. Come on.
Wah.
You wouldn't think a legendary charter skipper like Captain Billy would be afraid of a little thing like
dude,
that,
I have
huh?
been. Yeah. Where's that barb at? That
Way
barb, oh,
down
God,
there,
he'll be able
buddy.
to get me with that, bro. He's just. There we go.
See? I told you
that?
you could do it, Noblies. You're a legend.
Where'd he come out of, Danny?
Right where he's supposed to be on the back side of that little rounded point that's in there, and the little grass trail leads in. I threw it right on the right side of that rounded point. That's where he was.
Oh,
There
that
you
one.
go.
Oh,
Get
there you go.
Get up top. It's yours. You're on top of the horse. He's not. He may not be the quality of the one that I had, but it is the species of the one I had. I think.
I think you're right, but I don't think it's.
Could it be two long-tailed flounders? No,
Oh, that's a little guy.
It's
Little
just
guy.
not the-
It's a
Not the
redfish.
quality, not the quality. Listen to Danny. Oh, it's a redfish, just not as nice as my
Not the
redfish.
quality, right?
Wow, Billy, you wanna?
It happens.
Did you want to be in the show?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Bring him over here.
See if you can
It's
help
the
out
only way
Billy
I'm
when you
gonna
can.
get in here.
If you can help
Try
out.
to help
Hey,
out when
dude,
you can,
I'm
Billy.
not proud.
Atta boy.
Nice little guy.
Yeah.
Look at that beautiful blue tail. Look at that guy right there, just absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Just let him go. There we go.
Well, every now and then, your braided line will get a knot in it like this little fondue. Look at that gem. The best thing to do is to just take your time like I'm doing right here and kind of just pull on them real slow and try not to lock them down. Once you lock them down somewhere, then you're kind of hosed. If you get too crazy, like that one came out. It looked pretty bad, but I just kind of took my time with it. Just pull on it real light in a bunch of different directions and it'll kind of, sometimes they'll unfold for you. Sometimes they won't, and sometimes you're hosed, you got to retie. But it's one of the problems with braided line being so light out in the breeze, making a lot of casts. One of the big things you can do, which I always do out of habit now, is close your bail by hand. When the lure hits the water, close your bail by hand instead of closing it with the reel. Close it by hand, kind of take a look at it and make sure that you don't have anything backed up here on the spool to create that wind knot. I get a little excited when the fish are around. Danny's catching fish and I want to try and catch up, not get too far behind. You get a little sloppy, the next thing you know, you got a wind knot. So something to watch out for when you're out here. It happens.
There it is.
Go.
Get him, Michael. Way to go, buddy.
Just a little guy. Yeah, little guy.
He's pulling drag. They don't tell him he's little. You're going to hurt his feelings.
Is that a little redfish?
Looks like it.
It is. I'm on the redfish trail, but this one here is
Still not the quality of a Danny Allen fish.
no, we're
Thank you.
I figured I'd toot that horn for you got to it.
Danny's apparently mad at me and he's got us fishing in the nursery again. Pretty little guy. Gonna grow up someday and be a bigger one. I'm just bouncing this jig along the bottom, still working that 1/4 ounce jig head with the soft plastic. Just trying to cover all bases here. Danny's doing the same thing. Billy's got the spoon working. Just making long casts into these sand holes and bouncing that jig right along the bottom. Real important that when you're picking your jig heads, you find one with a good hook in it. It's just like anything else in fishing, you know, if you can buy some cheap jig heads, but if you get that big redfish on and the hook isn't sturdy, he'll straighten the hook out on you quick.
And you think about it, that's your point of contact with the fish, and that's where you definitely don't want to scrimp.
Yeah, it's really a good idea to make sure you get some really good jig heads, good hooks. That way you don't put a lot of time and effort into catching that fish or getting that fish on and then lose him over something as silly as an extra $1 for a good jig head or a good hook.
Coming to you.
Coming hot. Coming in hot. All in these rocks right here, boy.
Good job, Michael.
That's all Danny Allen there. All you gotta do is work the jig.
Get jiggy with it.
Get jiggy with it. Boy, they are pretty. Look how gold they are. Aren't they pretty?
They are beautiful. Come here, buddy.
I got you.
Calm down now.
I got you.
There we go.
Oh, boy.
Look, it just fell right out. That's how it does. Nice, beautiful fish. Pretty little fish. Let that guy go. It's the only way I can get a fish is to touch Mike or Danny, so I'm not proud.
Come on, pot of fish. Where you at?
Where they at, bro?
Boat's spinning like crazy.
Where they at?
They're over here. There's a little small 5-6 fish pod right there between that black and that black.
Well, I got the rocks. I got rocked up. I got rocked up and broked off. It's okay. It's all good. We caught a bunch of fish today. You know what we need? We need Billy to catch a fish. Otherwise, it's a long drive home and his feelings are hurt and he won't talk to me and it's kind of whiny. It's really not pretty.
What you got, Mike?
Redfish.
Redfish?
Another
Oh,
red.
look at the tail.
Look how blue that is.
That thing is blazing.
Wow.
Oh,
Under the boat.
Under the boat. Oh, don't go under the boat, meathead.
There we go.
Oh. Another redfish for Captain Mike. Billy, you want to do the honors?
I'll do it, buddy.
Billy, get some fish on you, Billy.
Look, I think it's working for you guys for me to take your fish off, you know?
Get some fish on you, Billy, kid.
I think it's working. I'll take the fish off. You guys just catch them, I'll take them off.
Tell you what.
That is a beautiful little guy.
You got to come here and do this.
Look at
That
that.
tail is so blue, it's
Look how blue that is.
It's one of the prettiest places in Florida to come fishing, hit away. Great place to take the family. Give Capt.Danny Allen a call and come catch you some of these beautiful redfish.
That is nice. Let's let this guy go.
I'd come fishing with you, dog.
Closed captioning brought to you by Gator Ford.
For people that want to come and do this, and I highly recommend you do, because it's absolutely just a beautiful piece to me of old Florida. When you drive into Horseshoe Beach, it just kind of feels like old Florida. What's the best time of the year for people to come here and kind of experience the best fishing that you have to offer here in Horseshoe Beach?
Well, equally, probably the fall. You know, the fall is a good time right there in the late fall after the scallop season's done past. Yeah, September and October, the scallop season kind of tapers off, and the traffic, you know, settles back down, and the fish get a little, get back on track. The spring is really good too, but I'd have to say probably the fall is my more favorite time.
And what about Cedar Key?
The same, actually. I tend to love the redfish with a whole lot of me, so you know, those are my favorites because that's the time they're the hottest, is in the fall. You know, they get that big spawning time, and sorry. Yeah, and you know, that's when they come in for a lot of their spawn, and they school up, they group up, and it makes it a lot funner when you can catch them like that, you know.
Gotcha. Well, I appreciate you having us up here, my friend. It's always good to see, and what a great fishery. It's one of my favorite places to visit now that you drug Billy and I up here, because to me it's just gorgeous. It's as pretty a place, I think, as we've ever fished for the show, for sure. As this tide comes up, these fish will push back into that grass. Throwing that jig head with the exposed hook doesn't work so well, so I'm going to go to the weighted Gamakatsu hook with the plastic jerkbait on it. Try and work in this grass just a little bit. See if I can find me a sleepy one.
They got them falling, they're falling all over. They're all over following them. I got 5 on mine one.
Where you at, Bo?
Hold on, I gotta go back.
I'm gonna follow you back here, and I'm gonna step over you.
They're all that way, they're over this way.
They're over this way, okay. I ain't got a visual
me on mine.
yet. So get on them, Mike.
They ain't no joke neither, they're all studs.
They're all studs.
Come on out of there, big guy. There you go.
Need some help there, Danny? Yeah, I'll be there in a second.
Now.
All right, buddy.
Chandler, yeah, stop, yeah, because they're hanging right over there.
He wants that power pole, doesn't he, bro?
Lift it up, Billy, power pole. I got him, I'm good, drop it down. I'm good. He come back out for me like a champ.
He is a nice one. Come here, bro. Oh, not ready yet.
Dude, he's still got juice.
He does, come here.
He has still got juice. Oh, I hope they settle somewhere and don't run.
That's a nice fish, Danny.
Yeah, he is.
You know, persistence pays off, bro. Oh, listen to that drum, drum, drum. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Tell me all about it there, sugar. All right.
Thank you.
Got him, buddy? Dr. Danny to the rescue. Look at that. What a beautiful, beautiful animal. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous fish. Look at that.
Thank you, buddy.
Beautiful. Let's let him go back in the water. There you go, buddy.
Dude, look what he done to my hook.
Buddy, he crushed that, dude. He ate that thing like he
smoked it.
He just
got it all
freaking
kinked out.
Crushed it, bro.
Yeah, he hit it. When I pitched it right there, he turned it. I threw it right in front of him. There was about 5 in a row nosing out that way, and I threw it in front of the 5 and pulled it up and stopped it, and he went just like that.
Dude, he hit you like you owed him money.
That's right.
Guys, hope you enjoyed watching these guys catch fish as much as I enjoyed taking them off the hook for them. I'd like to give a special thanks to our good friend, Capt.Danny Allen. Danny,
sir.
thank you so much.
You bet.
Brother, really appreciate it. Horseshoe Beach, Florida. The fishing is absolutely incredible. This is the guy you want to come do it with. To get his information, you can go to the website, realanimalsfishingteam.com. You can give us a call at 1-866-GAMEFISH. We'll hook you up with the man. I highly recommend you come and do this. And until next week.
Do yourself a favor and take a kid fishing. Say off the hook. Say
Yeah, you want, I was trying to leave a little pause there.
Yeah,
for you to
Did
jump
you want me
in.
to jump
Go
in?
ahead.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, bust it out.
We're fishing with our good friend Capt.Danny Allen. The fish are biting crazy. Whatever you do, you got to go.
I got
We're fishing with our good friend Capt.Danny Allen. He's been catching lots of fish. Whatever you do,
I got this.
I want you to know that I'm only letting this happen because it's you.
Okay, man.
All right, this is my line.
Okay.
I'm letting you have it.
And because we know it ain't gonna be on TV no way.